We'll begin with this sad development from Yobe State, where 4 days after the onslaught on 34 villagers in Mafa by suspected Boko Haram terrorists, they have again attacked a vigilante camp at Sabo Pegi, close to the local government secretariat in Boniyadi, Yobe State. According to sources in Boniyadi, the insurgents attacked the town last night and set ablaze 2 vehicles belonging to a bakery factory. Another source told TVC News that the terrorists razed some parts of the palace of the emir of Boniyadi. Residents of the affected community have started leaving the village to the state capital due to fear of the unknown. At the moment, details of actual number of casualties is still sketchy. Boniyadi is about 45 kilometers away from the capital city, Damaturu. Now, away from that, the nation is reeling under the pressure of soaring petrol prices, which reached unprecedented levels. This report from Kaduna State recounts the realities of residents and the threats posed by insecurity in farming areas and the urgent calls for government to intervene.
Grim scene at the pump. The price of petrol has increased once again, pushing transportation off. For commercial bike riders like Jeremiah, the price hike is devastating.
With the Okada riders, it's not easy with us. We are buying a liter of fuel, 1,300 naira. A lot of customers that we used to carry normal to some places, 200, 300, because of the hike in price, we too will have to increase our transportation. A lot of passengers are no longer interested or they don't even want to climb the bike. So we are just moving all around, burning the fuel without carrying passengers.
But it's not just vehicle owners feeling the heat. The ripple effect of the fuel price increase is affecting the economy, driving up the cost of food and basic necessities. In the market, traders are finding it hard to cope.
We have found yes, it's money, but nobody has even said chicken. People are not even talking of buying meat now. They are talking of even feeding their children. The major problem existing is petrol. It's the price of the petrol that is going. Yesterday they say price has gone up. A liter now is how much? The black market are selling 2,000 naira, 1,500, 1,600.
You know this gari before. Who eats gari before? Gari is a poor man food, right? But now it's big man food. We are selling a mudu of gari 1-2. Before we used to sell gari 300 a mudu. God's intervention is what we are. Let God come and intervene, because the situation is very bad. Very bad, getting critical every day, every blessed day. Instead of the things to come down, the things are high.
The situation is dire. The increase in petrol price is certainly a major factor in the rising cost of food, but the situation is being made worse by the insecurity in many farming regions. Rural communities dependent on agriculture for both food and income are particularly vulnerable.
People get to farm, they kill them there. And that's why you see, there's no security. And there's no way. We cannot able to go to the farm, to the bush and farm. Abba, that's what help us. See fuel. We have a full refinery. We cannot be able to prod and small time. Most of them run away.
As pressure mounts on the government to act, the citizens are growing increasingly anxious. Lope Asom, TVC News, Kaduna.
In Plateau State, residents of Jos are still in total shock and worry over the sudden increase in transport fare by motorists. The recent increase in the price of petrol has since left many residents confused. TVC News senior reporter Funom Joshua has details.
On the price of premium motor spirits is hitting hard on residents here in Jos, the Plateau State capital. Commercial drivers here in the state capital have taken advantage of the increase to also increase the transportation fare across the 17 council areas of the state. The announcement of the official increase in the price of premium motor spirits by the federal government is brewing mixed reactions from residents of Plateau State. Since the announcement, commuters and motorists are yet to find a common ground. Leaders of commercial motorists have also increased transport fare in the state as occasioned by the increase in pump price. For instance, the journey from Jos, the state capital, to Bukuru metropolis that used to be 500 naira per seat is now 800 naira. Some residents in the state who expressed their pain over the latest development are pleading with the government to come up with alternatives to cushion the current economic hardship brought by the price increase.
Before now, to transport from terminus to Bukuru, I think it used to be 300 or 500 naira. With the government buses, it was a little bit cheaper, but now it's around 800 naira. Now from here, if you're going to the south, it used to be 20,000 naira because of the increment, but now it is 25,000 naira. Even some transport are carrying 25,000 naira. So the thing is really hitting on citizens, and I'm begging on the federal government, if there's anything they can do to help.
When the NNPC Nigeria Limited increased the fuel pump price, I think the next day everything shoot up in Nigeria, especially the transport fare. So I'm pleading with the President, Tinubu, let him look into this.
The federal government should do something about it. This is not even the right time to increase this fuel. This is not the right time at all.
The leadership of the Commuters Association in the state spoke on why transport fare was increased.
Before we do carry the lesser price, but when the pump price shoot up, we have no option rather than to shoot up the price as well.
Residents are seeking immediate intervention from the government to salvage the situation before it gets out of hands. Funom Joshua, TVC News, Jos.
The situation is the same in Calabar, Cross River State, as residents are struggling to cope with the petrol scarcity amid high cost of the product. Residents now buy the product between 880 naira to 1,200 naira per litre. Some filling stations have stopped dispensing, citing inability to afford the new prices. However, the government-owned station is selling fuel at 885 naira per litre, providing some relief to residents. Petrol stations are experiencing high demand, leading to queues, while commuters are exploring alternative transportation options. A visit to major motor parks in Calabar revealed a stark reality. Transportation has slowed down significantly. Fewer passengers are patronizing transport services, leading to a decline in business for drivers and operators. The price hike has also led to a rise in the cost of living.
To me, I know God knows why it is so. So I don't have anything to say. Because this well, I bought it when it was, I used to buy 800, 700, up to the time that you get your 100 naira to up to this 1,000 naira. Thank God, because God keep me to see this high cost of fuel and other things.
It's really sad for everybody, and we hope that the government will do something about this, because it's not easy for the common man.
Please, government, I want you to help us, deliver us. I don't have a woman like me. I still get young. I am not too, but I need help. I need help from government to make fuel to be pumped down so that we have something to make it for ourselves to eat, to take care of our children.
Everybody feels so unhappy. Even we that drive motors, we are not comfortable because of the hardship, the new system of government. Every day increase of fuel. Now we bought fuel 1,000 naira a litre. How are we going to drive?
A reporter in Cross River, Tina Akweke, and Ondo State, Ayode Muradeyo, are standing by for updates on the petrol situation in their states. Let me begin with you, Tina. Your report sort of captures it. But what is the situation today in terms of availability of the product?
Okay, as of today, most police stations are still not dispensing fuel because they are not sure that they have this product available. But we have the government filling station, the NNPC, that will cut this second at 685 naira per litre. And we have the youth, turnout of persons struggling to get themselves, get this product.
You said it's between 880 to 1,200 naira, but that's not for even the government-owned station. For the non-government-owned filling stations, how much are they actually dispensing the product for?